Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. My name is Chandan Patary. I have written one book, the IMPACT Coaching Guidebook. Now, why this IMPACT Coaching Guidebook? I have been working as a coach for last 1 decade, where I have been interacting with many global leaders, learning from them, and closely working with them, helping them, observing from them, like how they have become great coach or how they have been grooming the best teams. And that's my curiosity. That's what I've been really hunting, and that's what I've been really capturing the learnings from all those leaders. And obviously, when you have learned, when you have captured, and when you have really analyzed all those thoughts, you will come to know like what exactly commonality among all those great leaders. And based of my 1 decade of experience, and after obviously reading many different coaching framework, I have observed that there is some missing link. The most of the framework are talking about the tools, and we are really focusing on the tools and tools, forcing tools on others, and transformations are not happening. We are not seeing that like real transformation where individuals have really transformed themselves and really becoming a great leaders. So in my book, the Impact Coaching Guidebook, I have highlighted like what are the missing links, what are the things as individuals we can really improve upon. To improve the impact is actually abbreviation, which actually the pillar of this framework. So the first one I have observed like the inspiration, like a great leader constantly inspiring on a daily basis, inspiring self, inspiring others, and whenever they talk, that story they bring out, it actually inspires others. So I have observed that whenever we would like to really coach someone or lead someone, we need to talk about this inspiration things, like why I should do that and why I should do that and what contribution I'm going to make. So that's the inspiration should come from inside. The more and more we actually become habitual about this inspirational based communication, then the coaching impact will be everlasting. So that's why the inspiration is one of the key vital element in my impact coaching guidebook. Like whenever any coach, observe any coach, study any coach, you will see that like they are the inspire. They inspire the people with the strong stories. So the first and foremost thing as a coach, if I'm coaching someone, I'm coaching my children, if I'm coaching my colleagues, if I'm coaching my leaders, the inspiration element has to be injected into on daily basis. So inspiration is one of the vital element. Then mindset and masteryship. When I'm inspiring someone, it need to understand like what is blocking us, what is that which I'm not really doing good. So it's something inside my core. So most of the time I have observed like the mindset part is one of the vital part. In any transformation program, any large scale digital transformation is happening, you see the kind of team members we are having. If you closely observe them, you will come to know that like there are limiting beliefs, there are some kind of a mental barrier or negativity in their mind which is actually need to be overcome to really become successful. So the next pillar of this coaching is actually the mindset part. Every leaders need to identify the what are the limiting belief individuals are having, or especially self I am having the individual limiting beliefs. So that's why my mindset need to be transformed. My mindset need to be identified. I need to really write on a daily basis like what are those things which is very vital and subtle. So for that's why it's very important for us to understand that what is my mindset, and then we talk about the other person's mindset, and we can transform them by identifying those mindset blockers. So that's why to make a lasting impact in the coaching, the mindset part is very critical. So in our communication, in our conversation, in our narration, we need to identify the footprints of this mindset limitation and then help individuals or self to really overcome this mindset part. In impact is a purpose, like why I exist, what the big thing I'm going to do here, what is the imprint I'm going to leave when I'm no more there in the world. So that's the purpose, it's the drive, it's the driven. Like every individual is driven for something to cause. What are the cause, what are the drives? So that's why identifying the purpose of the self, and identifying purpose of the team, identifying purpose of the individual, whomever you are leading, whomever you are coaching. So that's why the third pillar of the impact coaching guidebook to make a transformational impact is actually the purpose part. Identifying the purpose and cause, and really helping the individuals also need to identify the purpose. And once you identify the purpose, like what exactly I'm going to do here, what are the bigger things, why what core competition I'm having, what is my unique selling proposition which I'm bringing into the table and which I have made for, or God has given me that unique gift. So that's the purpose. And once we have this purpose connected, transformation will be everlasting. Transformation will be, and you will be able to see that like burnout is less. Purpose, when you have the purpose, like you know why you are doing whatever you are doing. So because to transformation to be everlasting, or if individuals are not growing, individuals are struggling, individuals are not able to really excel, it's because these vital elements are not been identified, these vital elements are not been worked upon on a daily basis. That's the important part I would like to talk about. It should be a daily basis. Sorry. So the next part is the action, accountability, and adaptability. Once I know the inspiration, once I have the mindset limitation identification, once I know my purpose, the true North Star, then I need to really work upon it on a daily basis. A small baby steps need to be taken towards this positive direction. So that's why action, accountability, and then adaptability is the everyday action, everyday work upon. So every leader on a daily basis need to really work on these particular things. Like if I have taken actions to overcome those limitations, if I am really working on, if someone is not adaptable, then what I can do to really make him adaptable in the new direction. So that's why adaptability and action is the another vital element. Then the next part is the impact, is the connection, collaboration. We individuals might have some kind of a limitation. We may not be able to do all the skills and competency knowledge required to really do that job. So that's why we need to constantly identify our fellow colleagues who are on a similar mindset, and that's why the connection is important. Collaboration is important part. Without collaboration, we may take more time, we may struggle a lot, we may burn out very fast. So that's why identifying the right team members who can help us to achieve the goal is very important part. And then transform and thrive. So we need to really see that, like, whatever steps we are taking, is it really helping, is it really effective, is it really making us better? So that's why it's important to really measure and then thrive. So transformation and thrive is all about like calculation, like seeing that, like, if whatever I am doing, is it yielding the right result? So when you really connect all those dots together, impact, IMPACT, on your notebook on a daily basis, and see that, like, according to our plan, is it really going or not? If there's any discrepancy against our plan, if we constantly working on those things, definitely you will become a greater person. And whomever you are coaching, and if you see that, like, if that person is able to really track all those impact elements or not, then you will be able to help that individuals to become better. So if you systematically follow this impact coaching, the impact model, whatever I have identified after working with many years with many great leaders, you will be able to transform yourself. I am 100% sure, because in these books I have analyzes a lot of great leaders, from Mahatma Gandhi to the Martin Luther King to all the great leaders. They have these footprints. They have actually continuously identified all those blocks, and then they have constantly improved upon these things. So a great individuals or thousands of followers can happen only when you have these elements constantly work upon and become better at this. I hope you will be curious. You will be also working upon on yourself. Like, first you have to apply all this concept on yourself and see that, like, how it is working. I have seen it is working. I have seen many people have been already using this particular if it is not impact, but similar types of footprints are already there. Some great people, if you have worked upon, closely monitor that how well their purpose defined, how well they are getting inspiration, how well their action tracking is happening. You'll be able to see the footprint of all those great people are already following similar types of things. It just gives some kind of a structures which is very easy to follow, and you just follow through this structure with a lot of questions, with a lot of retrospection and a lot of these things, then definitely you will also become a great individual. Thank you so much for listening to this talk. I hope you will follow this similar kind of model. Thank you.